Hey everybody, Tim here for the final video for the Sarah Jane Adventures. Super sad. Season 5, Episode 5 and 6, The Man Who Never Was. I guess far as an episode goes, it's okay. Like, it does feel kind of standard. It's hard to watch certain series like these where you know it's the last one. Like, if I just thought it was going to keep going, it was a decent episode where there's this guy that's been missing for a while. Nobody can touch him. He doesn't really interact. They think he's a hologram. So, but it was really kind of interesting just to watch the whole thing. The surfboard laptop was actually kind of fun. And just the, like, economical part behind it of where they're like, it doesn't actually do anything. We're just hypnotizing people to buy it. Like, it's not evil. It's actually really interesting. It did kind of feel like a little bit of a slap in the face to Torchwood, just because they're like, oh yeah, there's a whole black market for aliens. And Sarah Jane and the crew are like, what? Yeah. In fact, I feel like everybody kind of already knew that. I mean, they do what they can to stop it, but everybody kind of already knew that. So it just seemed really weird. And then the unit card at the end was really cute. So I was like, okay. But I don't know, it just seemed like this was like the Torchwoody type episode for Sarah Jane, for the kids. So, which is, I thought, always funny, that we have like Doctor Who, which is kind of in the middle, Torchwood, which is for adults, and Sarah Jane for the kids. And like, they mix it a little bit, but not a whole lot. So it was fun. It was really kind of interesting. After this, the Sarah Jane monologue at the end was, of course, heartbreaking for Elizabeth Sladen, who had passed away. And then recently, I'm at tack on to this one a little bit, they did a farewell Sarah Jane video, which it was a little odd, only because it did place like Sarah Jane's passing years down the road. It wasn't like instant like it was in this, because I think when she passed away, like season 4 was still airing. So that I thought was a little bit odd, but basically, like, it was filmed while everybody's been in lockdown with COVID, and so it was all the little actors, like, basically just filmed it on their phone like this, and just kind of talked about, like, where they were, what they were doing, stuff like that. We see a lot of great characters, like, of course, Clyde, Ronnie, and Luke all show up, which I had heard rumors that if the series had kept going, they were going to actually kind of make Luke's character gay, and they were going to kind of explore that in college and everything. And so in the Farewell Sarah Jane video, to actually have him being married to, I think his husband's name was Sanjay, like, was incredible. I was like, okay, it's actually canon. Like, that's fantastic. I still want Luke to show up in Doctor Who as a companion, or show up in Torchwood, show up in something, because his character was so rich and so deep. I really wanted more of him. So we see those characters. We see Ronnie's mom. We see Joe Jones, aka Joe Grant, returns again. Ace shows up, which I thought was kind of odd, but then again, she did just have a book come out, so I was like, okay. But it was really kind of interesting. And again, it just shows you, like, what could have happened if this series had kept going. Like, there were rumors of having Ace and Joe return, and just seeing what could have happened. But it was really heartbreaking. It was really sad. But it was a little bit of closure at the same time. So it just makes me want to see these characters all that much more. I really, really hope that they do something again. I mean, I know Big Finish does a lot of books and stories and stuff like that, but I really want some sort of film, television, crossover, something with some of these characters. So, I don't know, I'm curious. For those who have seen this series, what did you think of the series? For those who have seen this episode, The Man Who Never Was, what'd you think? And for those who have seen the closure, the farewell Sarah Jane, what'd you think? And what'd you just think of Sarah Jane overall? So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.